anything, I'd expect NFP to give us something like this, to give us a touch on the line, the third touch, since the uptrend is quite strong. So the spike could be to the downside, and then the direction continues to the upside because hi guys, how are you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Back again with another video. I know I've been gone, guys. I know I promised to be consistent, but I'm still out here playing around. Y'all forgive me for that. A lot has been happening, y'all. I came back with an update too that I finally passed my phase one. Finally did pass my phase one. And man, I can't really explain that. I don't know what I expected it to feel like, but it just feels like there's just like more work to do still. Like it's just like doesn't even phase me anymore. Like I thought I was gonna be very, very excited over this, but I'm just like, okay, now I'm up for phase two. Let's go. So yeah, this is what my equity curve looked like. And if you look at my equity curve, you'll see that I low-key found support in this price zone here, 5,200. Somewhere there, whenever price came there, look at the second touch at this imaginary support area. After that touch, I was low-key like convinced that okay, the only way is up from here. So yeah, it really played out the way I expected it. It took me 36 days to pass it. Um, and yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm very happy that I'm finally, uh, moving into the next phase. And yeah, it was not easy. You guys were there. There was like, a lot of ups and downs and stuff like that. And it was not easy, y'all. Y'all know it. If you've been tuned in, if you've been tapped in, you know it was not easy. And yeah, it was like a good low streak from when? The 17th of Jan. That's when I started picking up a good momentum and I was just, going in with the W's, with the greens until I passed my phase one. And now I'm on phase two. It's not looking cute. I'm about to take you guys through my phase two real quick. Already started and I'm in drawdown. It's not cute, guys. Just came for an update before I start, with the documentation. I mean, I'm on a 1%, 1.92, damn near 2% drawdown already. Um, which is like, I'm not really shaken by it because I know I'm gonna recover. It doesn't take much for me to recover from that. But then what I've realized is that it's very, very, very important that um you have a strategy coming into this thing because and you have a strategy and you also have your risk management in check. You also have your emotional control in check because um a lot of traders would have been triggered to just go crazy on the phase two because now it feels like you are closer to getting that account. But I just, I was calm. Whenever I take these losses, I'm calm and I'm just planning on the next move and like the strategy you know, to recover my account and actually pass it in the long run. So that is very important. Keep your cool, keep your composure. A loss is a loss. It's going to be part of the game. And, wins and losses are randomly distributed in trading. So I'm on a streak of like 6 trades already. It's not looking good, but with the proper risk management, look at where we are. Only like it's barely 2%. You understand? The max loss is 8%, right? Um, and the daily loss is 5%. But then all in all, the trades I've taken on this account have have resulted in like 1 point something percent, which is good. You understand? Which is good because if this is the losing streak, if the losing streak is only gonna take 1% to 2% of the capital, and then the only way from this is up. You understand? I cut my losses short and like my strategy is very precise in what I'm looking for, so it's very easy for me to see those early invalidation signals. So as soon as I see that, I close my trades right away. So that also helps because this is the strategy that made me pass the phase one. So I know when a trade is not what I was looking for. I know it quicker, and that also means that I get to close my losses quicker. You understand? So that's one thing I will tell you guys. And guys, it's a good feeling that I get to experience all the emotions now, and whatever that is happening, I was already expecting it. If anything, I was expecting the worst, because sometimes as a trader, you don't know how you would react when you are faced with certain things, especially if you're still a beginner and you're still in the reading phase, and like you're still trying to get mentorship and stuff like that from, like, other successful traders. They will tell you about these things and you'll think you have it all in check until it happens to you, right? So luckily, I'm the type to learn from other people's mistakes, and I react positively to anything. When you have a strategy, when you have a plan, and you have something that you have control over, that's all you need. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no other holy grail. All you need is just having a strategy that can help you weather the storm. As long as you are disciplined enough to, um, you know, um, as long as you're disciplined enough to stick to your strategy, because it requires a lot of discipline. Sometimes you're just like tempted to be like, you know what, my daily loss limit is 5%, which is like 250. Why can't I just enter a one lot on gold and just see where it goes? Maybe I can pass. I mean, those thoughts are real. You understand? You sometimes get those thoughts there and there, and like think that, okay, maybe I'm making this thing difficult by just like trying to follow a certain strategy or a certain framework. Let me just go all in and see if I can get the account. I mean, it might work out, and when it works out, that's more dangerous because now you might have the account now, but you don't have a strategy that will help you sustain the account. So I'm actually glad that I'm going through a drawdown early in my stage, well, in my stages of getting this funding, and I get to practice and actually experience how it feels like to be in a drawdown, see if I can recover. And when I do recover and pass this phase as well, I'll know that, okay, my strategy works. I just have to be patient with myself, be patient with the losses, because every strategy has its own losses. I mean, my winning, I'm open to share my win rate on phase one. It's not that great, but it just clearly shows that, okay, I have something that works. I have a system that works. Let's go on to statistics real quick. So my win rate is 66.15%, which is totally fine, which is good. Especially coupled with the good risk management technique or strategy. That this is totally good. I'm not gonna lie. I can't, because anything more than 50%, you just have to deal with your risk management, and then you will survive. You will more than survive with 66%. So that's what also made me, that's what also gave me the idea to say, if you are trying to get an account, listen, if you're trying to get an account, I have a solution for you, or there's some sort of assistance that I might bring to you, in a sense that you can join my Telegram group, and the link is in the description below, by the way. You can join my Telegram group, and I'll be sending all my trading ideas. I mean, right now it's a bit crazy for me to say all that because I'm on a losing streak, and nobody would wanna, take. Imagine if you were taking my signals, but then that's the good part. The good part is I also indicate the risk management. So I'll tell you how much to risk on this trade, the percentage or the capital risk. I usually risk 0.50. Each and every trade here, I only risk 0.50. Hence, the losses are manageable. But then on the upside, my trades are 1:2, 1:4, obviously, 1:6 sometimes. You understand? So, and with the proper information, when I give you the signal, there's low chances for you to blow the account or for you to be out of bounds when it comes to the objectives and what's expected of you. So I invite you guys. The link is in the description below to my Telegram, and the link also to get the account. It's only 50. I'm not even expecting you guys to go crazy with the account if you're still a beginner. it's only $50, So that $50 is the only amount of money you could spend for you to end up with a funded account. Think about it. You don't have to pay for any mentorship. You don't have to pay for any signals. My signals come detailed. I'm just gonna show you a sneak peek of what it would look like if you were to be in the group right here. That's how my signals come, and you're definitely going to keep the account, and we're gonna scale it over time. Steady growth, risk management, a good strategy. So if you are really interested, the link is in the description below to join my Telegram. And if you also want to get the account, I recommend my funded FX as a good prop firm to start with. $50 is affordable. I mean, you could go higher and get a bigger account, but you can use the link in my description to get your account, and there's also a code that I'm gonna put in for that discount, because the discount does come in handy, guys, especially if you're gonna buy using the ZAR or the Rand from SA. That discount of $5, $6, $7, it comes in handy. It makes a difference when you convert it. So y'all tap in, just make sure you click the link in the description. There's also a code that's gonna, get you a discount. And let's get on with this journey. I know last year I told you guys that, okay, I'm on this journey and you guys can join me by just tapping in. But this time I'm like, okay, y'all can actually tap in. Y'all can be part of the journey by actually also trading. And if you're not that confident as yet, or maybe you are sometimes hesitant, or maybe sometimes you find a hard time um finding setups and actually executing your trades, I'm here for you guys. You just have to be tapped into my Telegram and take the signals and see where it goes. I mean, my growth has actually been impressive. And if you're gonna talk about the win rate, 66 point something percent is quite good. So I invite y'all, man, everything for free of charge. I'm not even gonna charge you for anything, but it would be nice if you guys use the link to get the account, because you're gonna get the account anyways. So why not use the link that I provide for you guys, so that I can, at the end of the day, get compensated for it. And yeah, that's all I need from you guys. But yeah, from here on, I'm gonna be dropping weekly, just the way I always used to. I'm gonna drop videos to update you guys how far I am with my journey. I'm also gonna drop a lot right now, right after this clip. I'm just gonna drop a little clip of my journal, because I actually want to show you guys the trades that I took. All these trades, all these red trades. I still had to journal them, even though it was not a nice feeling. Still had to journal them. So if you guys are really interested, you can just watch the clip and see where I went wrong, because it also stipulates the reasons why, or the lesson learned, reasons why I entered the trades, and the lesson learned from all these L's. You understand? So yeah, that's all from me, guys, with this video. And let me see you guys next week. Let's chop the market. Let's see if we can recover. Obviously, we're gonna recover. Let's see how we recover, how long it's gonna take. Let's also see how long it's gonna take for us to pass the second phase. And yeah, I'm recording this on a Friday. It's NFP today, and I don't really think I have a setup like that. But if I was to give a setup for this one, for gold, let me show you guys the how gold is looking. Let me show you guys how gold is looking. I mean, it's gonna be too late when you see this, but it would be a good feeling for me to be like, I told you how gold is. So NFP is NFP, and NFP is not even like, it's not as impactful, or it's not as impulsive as it used to be. And CPI is better than NFP when it comes to impulsiveness and the impact in the market. So if anything, I'd expect NFP to give us something like this, to give us a touch on the line, the third touch, since the uptrend is quite strong. So the spike could be to the downside, and then the direction continues to the upside, because price has been making higher lows ever since it made this low right here. You understand? Ever since it made this low, the lows it has been making are higher and it's also making higher highs. So that's why I'm expecting price to actually go to the upside. I mean, the weekly, let me see what the dollar is talking about. Because what I see with the dollar actually looks like uh it's losing momentum. It's failing to go to the upside, and it's respecting this structural uh level here, lower high. As long as this lower high is still holding, let me show you guys. As long as the lower high is still holding, this as long as this wave is still holding, um the downtrend is still valid. You understand? We have to break this line first for us to say, okay, the downtrend has been reversed. You understand? So with the dollar, I'm expecting it to drop because it has been failing to make new highs, and this consolidation has been happening for quite a long time. So if anything, the spike might be something like this, and then the direction now goes back to, plus there's a gap somewhere here. So this might not be the direction for the rest of the month or week or whatever, but then might be the move for to close off the day. You understand? So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I'm just taking chances with this signal right here. I don't know why I feel like I should be giving out a signal, and I've been going for years without even dropping anything. But yeah, guys, appreciate you for tuning in. And please don't forget, guys, if you're trying to get funded, also, if you want to end up with like a 5,000 USD account funded that you don't even have to put pressure on, because like we on this side we're focused on steady growth. You could really just tap a Telegram in the link in the description. Also, the link to go get the account is also in the link in the description with the promo code. That would come in handy if you were really to get that account. Even if you already have an account and maybe your win rate is not that good, we can try and cook up something. You understand? So yeah, y'all tap in, and yeah, appreciate y'all. Peace.